right, we are here live at Tim's place. What's it called? Ellis Island Billiards. We have the two young guns that are going to match it up today. And we do have also two commentators, Michael Dale and Tim Daniels will be doing the commentating for the day. So here is Mr. Dale. Of course, there's Tim Daniels. So we'll go ahead and get started. They're about to lag here.
Good luck and play well, gentlemen.
All right, looks
Yeah, it looks like Jahnythan's going to get the lag in the first break.
Yep.
I believe they are going to use the magic rack. This is 10 ball. No early 10 balls. Winner breaks. Jahnythan goes to 15 and Duncan goes to 13. They decided on the race. I just stirred the pot.
I think you did a really good job, actually. So.
Yeah. Just to let everyone know, we are also going to do donations for this match. For 50%, it will be going to the commentators, Carlos, Michael, Dale, and myself, and then 50% will be going to the winner of this match. And I already have $40 donated, kicked off from one of my neighbors. They're excited to watch this, so I hope they're checking it out. If you'd like to donate, you can donate to either Carlos or my PayPal account, or we do have K Squared Productionz with a Z at gmail.com, where I believe that's on Carlos's K2 Productions page, and we'll have a notification of what goes into that account as well.
Yeah, we'll have it, and then as we get donations, we'll go ahead and thank everybody for doing the donations for the day. So.
Alright, so it looks like Jahnythan made a ball on the break. And he's got to...
He's got to shoot the one ball, no?
No, it looks like he's got to push.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's pushing out.
Nice.
Duncan just jumped up out of his chair, ready to shoot. So he elected to play a safety. This isn't a bad shot.
No, not at all.
Creative separation. He didn't get behind the 3-ball like he wanted. No, Jahnythan elected to play safe.
Not a bad shot.
Well, you can still see it. I think Duncan's just going to have to play safe here, too. No, he tried for it. First games always take the longest. I call it first game jitters. Looks like he left Duncan a shot. He's going to be able to play the one ball on the side. Draw back just a little bit. Play the 2-ball on the same side. This table is tough. There's 4 1/8-inch pockets. The side pockets are tight as well, so don't make no mistake about it. Even a straight-in shot you can miss real easy if you're not paying attention.
It's a pretty good shot.
The only problem here is that 5 ball. It's getting back to that 5 ball.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to respond to something. It's saying not available on Arizona pool players. I'm not sure why that is. So we're trying to get that fixed right now. As they're playing out this first game. Looks like Duncan's a little scared. Do I need to share it again?
No, they just have to refresh the page if you share it from my personal page. So what happened is sometimes my posts go to only my friends, so you have to have it in the public. So it should be good now. It should be fine. It's a good save there by
Alright, let's double check here.
Duncan. I mean, no, sorry. That was Jahnythan there.
Alright, looks like we're up. Good job. Thanks, Carlos.
No problem.
Alright, so where are we at? Back at it. Trying to get going.
Whoops.
Looks like you made a good hit. Not bad lead. Leaving him long and wrong.
Yeah, a little bit long. This is a tester for Jahnythan.
No, he shot the right speed. Just gotta hit it perfect when you're shooting it on these tight pockets. About this one. Yeah, that was not an easy shot. I always kind of left Jahnythan a little bit of a bank shot. Yep, he's going to call the bank. This way he can just hold the cue ball and...
Nice.
Yep. You might have to play this rail first. Get down on the
Or do you
nine.
just accept it?
Yeah, but you try to put any spin on this pocket and it's gonna rattle it right out. Just like that. I didn't call it. I don't know this table at all.
Yeah, I think you've played on this table a couple times.
Ooh, no way.
Oh, he scratched.
Did I mention it's fast too? Wow. Yeah, you gotta be super careful on this table. When the ball's on the rail or a little bit off the rail, you put any kind of spin and you're gonna spit it right out of the pocket. So he's taking the right approach here. Now all you gotta do is come back to it across the center of the table.
Like
Well,
so.
they go too low on it. If you went too low. Yeah, that's... Ooh. Well, he missed it good, but I probably would have played that shot with bottom right and gone 3 rails for how fast this table is. But Jahnythan here, he's supposed to just come under the 9 and kick it towards the side pocket. And with the right speed, it'll end up on the bottom rail, or top rail, whichever you want to call it. I guess the rack's the bottom rail. Ooh, we might have heard me, but the speed was off. Oh, no rail. No bueno. No, it should just be easy, simple 1-2. Take the first game. Take a little bit of time. Focus on pocketing the ball. You don't need to play shape. There you go. Game number 1 to Duncan Weiss.
Which is a winner rack, winner break, right?
Yes, rack your own. 2 and 3 on the corners. Alright everyone, so that's game number 1. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream. Gonna try to make this happen. They are gonna play 2 sets. This is gonna be a long day. So after the first set, we'll probably take a little 15-minute break. Maybe 30 minutes so everybody gets something to eat. Let me just see what Panda Chef's got going on today.
He's coming over here.
Eric Osborne, no, we don't know, but I'm sure he's making something. I'm gonna text him and find out what he's got. Maybe get a dinner box.
Well, that'd be good for each of them. That's
Hope you're paying attention, Panda.
Nice solid break. Something. Nope.
Nothing. No, and did he get his shot on the one? Looks like he's got a bank.
You guys have coins or no?
No, we got the score.
Yeah, but you guys should have a coin just in case. So
I got some.
In case you don't forget.
Yeah, just in case.
That's fine
Give me
too.
a second.
Yeah, Duncan's asking for a coin, so I guess they can keep track of the score themselves. Makes sense.
Thank you, Michael.
Of course. A little bit unfortunate, but it's not bad.
No, I'd probably just kind of go for the bank. It's early in the set.
Yeah, you called the save there.
He called save?
Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I guess so. He had the option. I guess he, I don't know if he intentionally made the 3 to play safe on the 4 or what, but I don't know. It's kind of creative. Or he just got lucky.
It could be testing the rails. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm sure neither of them are. It's going to take them a little while to get used to the speed of the table. Kind of like that shot right there. So Jahnythan just has to bank the 4. Yeah, he called the 8 ball, so he's just going to bank the 4. Probably lightly. Just knock the 8 in. So he can get a shot on the 4. Oh, he didn't pull it over far. He hit the 4 too thick. Well, it's easier to play safe than to run out nowadays.
Interesting.
I can tell that it's a pretty tough table to play on. It's hard. Oh, he almost made that shot.
It's a pretty good try there. Right, Jahnythan's straight on the 4, just Drive back to the 5. Just don't get hit by the 7.
No.
That's a good shot.
Now he's gotta come back over here towards the side pocket for that 6 ball in the corner.
So that'll
Oh, just like that.
Yeah. Hey, that worked.
Oh, unfortunate scratch. Now, Jahnythan should be able to take advantage of this. Doesn't look like too many treble balls. I mean, you just shoot the 5 and stop. I can't tell. Yeah, the 7 looks like it goes pretty much on either side. I don't know what he was thinking there. Unless he wants to just pull it back. Play the 7 in the same side as the 8. But if he can do that, the only trouble ball they'll have is the 9 ball.
Oh.
Well, commentator curse. 6 ball. Never fails.
Every time you say something and then it doesn't go.
I don't get it. Don't really get that, but okay.
I kind of like kicking the ball in here. If you can kick it, that'd be a good shot. Yeah, because this is yeah, it's super tough to make that 6 ball there.
Looks like he's gonna play safe. Put the 6 ball behind the 9 ball.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. Or you can just give him a shot on the 6. That's a tester here for good shot there by Duncan. Now, how old is Jahnythan?
Jonathan's 15.
He's 15.
He'll be 16 May 14th.
Yep.
14. Okay.
I only knew that because he was here the other day and we talked about that.
Oh, okay.
Kid plays good for 15 years old.
Yeah.
I told Duncan I find it funny 15-year-old is giving a 17-year-old weight.
Oh, nice shot.
Good
From
shot.
this angle, it
there
didn't
by
look like it was
Duncan.
gonna go, but that was good.
That was a really good shot.
Good shot.
All the way downtown.
Wow, he played that shot right. Now, I don't know if he's going to like the shot on the 9, but definitely is playable and makeable. Then you have the 4 and 1/8 inch pockets.
That's the only thing that gets in the way.
It's tough. I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks now, and even when I play Gus, on a 4 and 1/8 inch pocket, as soon as you dog one ball that you know you're supposed to make, you start second guessing yourself on everything, and you just can't. You have to be confident. You have to forget about the shot, forget about the pocket. It's the same for both opponents, and just shoot the center of the pocket. That's all you aim for. On a tight table, you just know you can't cheat the pocket. Alright, so now we got a tied ball game, 1-1.
That's correct, right? Jahnythan is a 523 and Duncan is a 490.
Yes, that
Timothy.
is correct. Really only 33-point difference. And again, I just stirred the pot for this match. I wanted to see these two guys play. I've only known them a short time, but from what I've seen them, they got a lot of heart. and they got a lot of desire to want to play this game.
What is Jahnythan again?
523. Is that what?
So
Yeah, that's
it's
what this one says.
kind of good to see these kids get up here and play.
Oh, Dad's spamming it.
On
There
9
goes
foot.
Ralphie
This is a
boy
4.5
spamming
by
it up.
9 with 4 1/8 inch pockets. Gold crown number 2.
It's 490.
All right, so let's see. So, who's going to be the first one to break and run a rack on this table is the question.
Oh. 2 ball goes in the corner. Excellent.
I'm sure
That's
there's all
still
kinds
great.
of small sweat bets we could take on this.
Yeah.
If Chris Negra was watching, he'd be betting on who would make the 5 ball first. Wow, it's pretty strong, pretty sporty. They didn't get there. Now he's gonna. He might be able to play the bank.
Oh, he tried the 2
Yeah, I don't know if that was so much of a 2-way. The only lucky part is 10 ball has to go last, so he can't play this 3-10 combo. He's pretty much forced to play safe. He's going to be pretty much forced to play safe here. And
Oh.
looks like, no, he leaked out a little bit. Now, Jahnythan should probably just try to stun this ball. Try to
Right
kill it
behind.
behind the 5-9. And
Just like that.
Yep.
Oh.
That's pretty good. Duncan's either going to have to jump or kick out of it. 1, maybe 2 rails. Two rails would be kind of tough, but I think with the speed of this table, you can shorten it with a little bit of inside English and actually make this.
Oh, close.
Oh,
That was close.
like I said, the speed, he needed to hit that a little bit harder so he could shorten the angle. Alright, let's see what Jahnythan's got here. It's not an easy layout because you got to deal with the 5. But if he can... Oh, he's going to try for the 3 foul here, which could be smart play. If he can get that 3 underneath. That's not too bad of a shot. Looks like Duncan's got to spin this. If he can get past the 5, he's got to spin this and go underneath the 10 to the bottom rail to hit the 3 ball.
Get out of here, dude. Oh, I see you.
He's going 2 rails to try to make it. I don't know. It's pretty ballsy. Look, he's going
There
for
it
it.
is.
He made it.
Nice shot.
Wow, great shot. But no reward. Because now he's got to do it again.
Great shot.
So
there,
sometimes it's not a good idea to...
man.
I mean, obviously, he was just really going for the hit and call in the pocket just in case. But now you're stuck with having to do it again. You've been better off trying to get to the bottom rail and kick the 3 ball up table and just play safe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's it.
Alright. No S on my last name. There's no S on my last name.
I will fix that.
So it looks like he came up short. And he played the right shot, played safe. And Duncan just said he called the 10 just so he can have a shot. Ooh, came close.
$10.
All right, so we have a donation from, who is that?
Not sure. I'm trying to.
Carlos trying to find out, but we got a $10 donation from someone. So now we're up to $50. Thank you very much to that $10 donation. And we thank anyone that donates to us today. 50% is going to the winner of this match, and 50% will go to the commentators. Myself and Michael Dale and Carlos. So we actually have 3 of us. Carlos is manning the setup here, and we're managing the mics. Now, Jahnythan's got ball in hand with another playable table. If he can just get out, get on the right side of the 6 ball. He's got to try to kill this ball. Yeah, it's going to be tough when you're trying to hold the cue ball. Duncan's got a good opportunity here. Looks like he got a little bit of a roll. The junior rolls are showing up already.
Junior rolls.
Now, when you say junior rolls, does that apply to them, or does that apply to the world famous world beater, or rail beater,
It's always been
Junior Flores, right?
Junior Flores all day.
Junior Flores,
The world beater.
world rail beater.
Yep.
Alright, so here we go again. Duncan's got a chance to get out here. Play a little bit of inside English. Go down to the bottom rail and come back up. Oh, he put too much inside English. Completely threw the ball out of the pocket. That's the problem when you have that slight angle and you want to put a little bit English. You think you got to put a lot and you don't. Just very slightly. Because you already kind of have the angle going towards it. He's left him with a shot, so he's just got to play this. Go 1, 2, back to the 3rd rail. Problem is you hit this with any speed. Could rattle it, but he hit center pocket, so that was a great shot by Duncan. And he's got the right angle to just play this 9 ball at bottom and come down on the 10 ball. Yep, just like that. Simply cut this ball in, and not too hard. Right, so you don't rattle it. So there we go. It's 2-1 Duncan.
All right, we thank you guys for tuning in on this Friday night junior match. We appreciate you guys for.
It's a lunch F and F, man.
It's pretty much lunchtime. Friday lunch fight. That's a good one. So we appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know that some of us are essentials, and I actually called into work, so just don't tell anybody. So I could be here. Right now, Duncan is leading. It is actually a handicap on this one, so Duncan is at 2, Jahnythan is at 3, and as you can see here, the handicap race is that Duncan goes to 13 and Jahnythan goes to 15. And I have to update the score also for Duncan as well there. And they haven't made a ball on the break, so we'll see if somebody finally gets to make a ball here. Did he really? Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. That's a good break so far. Then Jahnythan is
winning on the bricks, making more balls. It's 1-0.
I didn't see what happened there. He scratched.
He got behind the 8 ball and missed the 2 ball.
Oh.
It hit before the side pocket.
He's got the 4 ball tied up, so I don't know if he can
Listen,
make
it
the
looks like
3
he can
and break it out, but he could potentially miss this ball if he tries that. So he's better off doing that and playing the bank. Because he's got the 5 ball right there, so if he can make the 4 and just hold the cue ball, he's got the 5 ball. So a potential run out. He plays it smart.
Oh.
APA?
No, we're not playing APA here today. No APA.
We had a match last night. It was East and West league operators, because you know that Lance just bought the APA,
Uh-huh.
and they were playing just last night. And it was pretty fun. Duncan was excited because he got his first I Beat the League operator patch last night.
Now that was a really good safety by Jahnythan. Looks like he's gonna play it. Try to play it with a kick shot with a lot of spin English. Of course, when you put that spin English, it kills the ball.
That was a great attempt. He almost made that.
Yeah. Well, he lost the speed on that.
Yeah, but that was.
Otherwise, it would have went in.
That would have been a good shot there.
Alright, Jahnythan's got to get going here. He wants to try to close this gap on this 2-game spot, but it is a long way to 15 and a long way to 13. But Jahnythan's got to make something happen if he wants to try to clear this up.
That door right there, where does it go?
There's another room out there.
Oh, cool. Is that where you sleep?
No. I sleep under the pool table.
Oh, I was gonna say, I just open the doors and then you're there.
No, I sleep under the pool table. I want to soak up all the knowledge of the game.
By osmosis.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, that's what
Alright, so
Efren did, and it worked, so.
Alright,
Oh.
oh, no. That's not good. Now I will say, these 4 balls look like it's simple out. If you don't pay attention, you can mess this up real easy. Table's fast and the pockets are tight. He didn't look comfortable. His bridge, he just didn't look comfortable with his bridge and his stance. That's probably why he missed it, and it looked like he kind of rushed it there too. So,
Yeah, once he was down.
gonna give Jahnythan another good look at the table run out. And Jahnythan needs to take advantage of it.
It's a little short there. Just so backwards.
I guess when you're playing on a tight table, you know you're not running out, and you know your opponent's not running out. You kind of just have to play the game smart. You got to take what the table gives you, and maybe you don't go for the shot right now. You play safe. It's all on what you're feeling and what you're seeing.
Oh wow.
Ow! See now, see, it's not good. Now he's starting to get a little frustrated. Hope that doesn't boil over into his game and start causing him to miss other balls. And again, that's what I'm talking about. On a tight table, you miss one ball, and now you're just second guessing yourself on everything. Your speed's off. You're making a ball and not caring where the cue ball goes. And when you do that, you see exactly what happens. Cue ball found the pocket. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
I find it funny how the cue ball seems to have the magnet inside it, because it finds the hole no problem, never rattles, and the object balls always rattle. So the magnet's in the cue ball, not the object balls. We need to switch that somehow.
Oh, nice break. Did you get a shot on the one ball?
No, Junior Carasosa. Duncan's games are not spotted. He has won 3 games on his own, so he only needs 10 more now. So it's a 10-14 race, with Jahnythan needing 14. Another $10?
No, just
Oh.
oh. Mentioning it.
Yeah, no, we're at $50 right now for anybody that'd like to donate to the streamers here. Carlos and Michael Dale and myself, and then 50% of that donations will go to the winner of this match. So they get a little bit more incentive. They're not only playing they're playing $100 a man each set, but they're going to play 2 sets. So we call it 400 in the middle. So they can either win 400 or break even. But someone will win something. Now, I guess if they break even, then 50% of the donations will go to both of the kids, but I'm sure they don't want that to happen. Someone wants to come out a winner. We're here to see it and stream it, so we hope you enjoy.
And it's no early 10s, right?
And no early 10s. Can only make 1 ball at a time. This is 10 ball, call your pocket. There is 3 foul rule, there is jump cues. I believe both kids have headphones in so they don't hear us commentating, because we're just right here in the kitchen. Bad thing about this one, it looks like someone's going to have to play the 7-10 combo. Get the 10 out of the way, unless one of you dudes do that. Good old commentator curse, right? So now look what he's got.
Never mind.
He's got a chance to play the 5 ball, a little bit of bottom right spin, and it looks like he's got to play the 6 ball on the side. But now with what just happened, he can be able to play the 7 in the corner now. He's got a chance. Looks like he hit it pretty good. Now, I think the only thing he can do is just slow roll it down. Let the cue ball float down so he can play the 7 in the corner.
Does the 7
But I
go
don't
past
know.
the
Yeah,
10?
I can't tell. The 7 might not go past the 10. You know, we got 3 angles here, and
None of them show that one.
yeah, that one angle. We had it, but we couldn't. Technical difficulty for some reason. But that's okay. We'll get it
I knew
figured
he was
out.
gonna say something. That Ray guy. Yeah,
Tight
something-
table.
No, this guy.
That tight table
Yeah.
got him. So now Jahnythan's got a chance. Probably bank it. I don't know. I think I kind of like the safe.
Alright. not bad.
Yeah, but it's okay, but
Why?
where's the reward? Now he left himself a tough shot. And because the 10 can't go early, I mean,
You just call
you're
it to
playing
keep
the
your
10.
shot, right?
Yeah, you're just playing to keep your shot. But on this tight table, it's not a high percentage shot.
Nope,
No,
it
he
does
just
go.
switched and called the 7 ball. I guess it does go. And it looks like he's left Duncan a shot again. I don't know, I think Jahnythan he's not taking the right shot selection.
I don't care
And
about
certain
Google
shots.
Assistant.
That could come from inexperience, being at a young age. The same thing with Duncan, but that's how you get the experience. You get in the box, you play under pressure, you try to learn from your mistakes. You try to tell everyone you take a positive and a negative away from each match and try to expand on it. Always practice the things you have trouble with if you want to get better. That's what I tell the players. Find what you struggle in and don't be afraid to tackle it and
I
accomplish
said
it.
Google Assistant. I tried to get out of it, but going to that, I was like, I don't know what that is.
Jahnythan just can't seem to get going. He's really struggling. And he's played on this table before, and I don't know if it's...
Oh,
Oh, wow. I don't know
unfortunate.
if it's affecting him or not. But
114.
finally the table's being fortunate to Jahnythan now. Duncan just missed a pretty easy ball. Jahnythan just needs to take his time, bear down, and forget about all the other balls that he missed and just make this ball.
Just make it. That's
There you
it.
go. So it's 3-2. It's still in it. It's a long way to go. That's what I found in my experience of playing long sets is I've been up 9-3 in a race to 13 and lost, and I've been down 8-4 in a race to 15 and won. So a long race. You just got to grind it out. Yeah, the roles change so much and that's the other thing I tell people is you got to be able to fade the rolls. And if you can't fade the rolls, this game will eat you up. Rotation is a brutal game of rolls. It's not just a good game of shots. It is a brutal game of rolls, and it will eat you up and break you down mentally so quick. That's what separates the good players from the wannabe players. Is they just can't handle it mentally. This game's 90-95% mental. Once you get the basics and the mechanics down, it's all mental.
You gotta stay out of your head, man. God, they're asking where you're at, Carlos.
Oh, I'm just
We're trying to. I know I disappear. Ooh, was that a bad break? Did he hit the one? I don't even know. I looked away for a minute.
The same.
We're all
I
looked
just
away.
heard it.
Sounded bad, but I don't know.
No, I'm just letting these two guys commentate, Tim and Mike. I think they're doing a pretty good job. So I'm just trying to.
I'm trying to figure out how to get fired.
Yeah, I've been commentating all week, so I'm
All month?
all month. Yeah, it's been like a month.
Carlos, have you even got to play
I
on your
think
own table?
I think I've only played 3 times. I think.
Yeah.
But then, like,
nice
once,
safety.
usually once a match is over, I can play afterwards
Right.
for maybe half an hour or so, but just for fun.
I've had a few matches myself here where I had a few people over gambling, but not much.
That's it. Nice.
I almost made it.
Pretty booked solid right now with all these little mini tournaments going on, and now that we're on lockdown for another 2 weeks or stay-at-home order, whatever you want to call it.
that's Duncan's mom.
We are making the best of it between Carlos and myself and Junior Flores, and I know George Galvin is letting people come over and do challenge matches and stuff. And Chris Baginski has that list going to get players to get involved. And it's a pretty awesome community we got going on here.
Duncan's mom.
Okay.
So she's watching.
Paula's watching. Hey, Paula.
Oh, nice kick.
Did he get safe? Looks like he left him a little bit. He'll be able to. I can pocket this ball. He's got a straight stroke. But that is the difference on the tight tables too. You really find out quick how straight your stroke is. Because any variance off of your stroke, and you do that right there. But again, when you're playing on these tight tables, you just gotta remember it's tight for both players. If your opponent's missing, you're gonna get another shot, and just bear down, grind it out. Last night, that match between Bert and Jimmy, it looked like Jimmy was gonna lose, and then it looked like Bert was gonna lose, and then went back to Jimmy was gonna lose, then went back to Bert. Ended up losing that first set, so you never count yourself out of it, no matter how many balls are on the table.
Did Jimmy win both?
I believe Jimmy won both sets, and I believe they both went hill. So that was a great matchup between two good players. Alright, so it looks like Duncan's a little bit more comfortable with this table, and Jahnythan's letting it affect him. You kind of hear it, and it's kind of, he gets a little down on himself. We all do, but that's the difference is you got to just got to accept it for what it is, and move on. I tell you, this last 2 weeks, Jay Suko's played the best on this table. She's figured it out. She doesn't let it bother her. When she misses the ball, she just moves on to the next ball, waits for her opponent to miss, grinds it out. She's been handling this table so well, I'm about to ask her for a spot. I might need a game on the wire, but it can't hurt to ask, right? No.
She's really that
Duncan,
good, of course, yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's really good. Her confidence, that's the difference. Her confidence, when she's at the table, you can see it in her face. But she's at the table, she's there to battle it out, no matter the ball, wherever they lay. Yeah, Duncan's starting to get in stroke here, and Jahnythan could be in big trouble if he lets him get another game or two up on the board, and
Yeah, he's
put
getting
the
a
pressure.
stroke.
Yeah, no, he played into that shot perfect.
Oh, that was
A little bit of bottom.
great leave.
Yeah, he's definitely catching a gear.
Alright.
He's catching the speed of the table, looking pretty good. It's 4-2 Duncan. So Duncan only needs 9. Jahnythan needs 13. So they extended that two lead spot to 2 game spot to 4.
Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. We're just gonna take a quick commercial break. right, we are back.
All right, we have Duncan with 4 and Jahnythan at 2. Duncan's going to 13 and Jahnythan's going to 15. Duncan has not got any games. So we're back at it.
Back at it. No balls down.
No balls down. I think Jahnythan is the only one that made a ball in the break. So far, or
Duncan made one in the last gap,
okay.
so we're even
Oh,
at 1 ball apiece.
I'm gonna say the break and run, and this or the other set is .25.
Junior wants to play Jay for 2-game spot.
Who is it?
Junior Carrizosa wants to
Junior
play
Carrizosa
Jay.
wants to play Jay Suko with 2-game spot. Well, that's between you guys and girls. I don't think you'll like it, Junior. Especially on this table. But, you know, if you want to bet like 500 or 1,000, you can do it. No, I'm kidding.
I do have a good match actually coming. I don't know if it's this weekend or next weekend. It's Fernando playing George Bell.
Oh.
100 a man.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
So that'll be a good match. We
Well,
actually matched up one time and George beat him. So now Fernando says that he's putting all his bankroll.
yeah, well, I think this would be a good match, especially if Johnny can get going. He still doesn't look comfortable yet.
Yeah, he needs to get
He
going.
Yeah.
wanted to just barely break those balls out a little bit. Touch them.
Well, you can still break him from here. He's got the right angle on the 5, but
Yeah.
most important part is focusing on making the 5 to come up. And now he's got the option. He can bank it, or he can play safe, clip it, go 3 rails.
Behind the 7, 9.
Yeah, he's gonna play safe. I would clip it just like that, go 3 rails. All the way.
Alright.
Yeah, he
Still
got it.
alright.
Yeah, I mean,
Leave him on the rail
he didn't
long.
completely cover him up, but he left him long and wrong, and now he's forcing him to shoot at this shot. Smart thing to do would just be bank it up table, or bank it back down table, put the cue ball. Oh wow.
Or not.
Well, you know, these young kids, they like to fire at everything. They got no fear. Their eyes are young. You know, what do they call it? Young, dumb, and stupid? No, I'm kidding. That's how you get there, though. You fire at them shots. You got to build that confidence up. Get your muscle memory
He
going.
says down 500. Oh.
I don't know if that was the right shot to go for it, because again, there's no reward. You haven't been shot on the 8. So, same thing with this. No, he's just... Duncan's got forcing Jahnythan to fire at shots to try to get in stroke, and when he misses, he's getting down on himself, and Duncan just seems like he's the level-headed one right now, and taking it ball for ball, and that's what you have to do. You're not trying to play shape anymore when you're on this table, or on the tight table. You're playing ball for ball. If you make this ball, you know, he's playing the combo. You make this ball, but me, I'm playing safe here. It's easier to rattle it than it is to make it. And when you have those kinds of odds, you want to go for the safety.
Now, what would you do?
Well, here he's just gonna. He has to shoot this in the side and try to get in stroke. There's times where you have to, what I call, man up and force yourself to make ball. See, he just made it with confidence, and then he's just gonna take whatever he gets, and now just focus on making this ball. There's no real shape to be made. I mean, you can make this 10 ball from anywhere on the table.
As long as it goes in. Good shot.
It's a great shot. Stayed down, focused on the ball. Okay, now he rolled it. See, it's not the greatest of shots, but it's simple enough to make, and you just focus on making the ball. Just like that. So I think that little break we just did may have helped Jahnythan regain a little composure and maybe take a minute to talk to himself or yell at himself. You know, with certain players, they like to beat themselves up. You know, certain players that just hit themselves.
Oh, I've seen that before. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I've seen people punch their
Yeah.
face and everything. It's
Slap myself on top of the head once or twice.
Yeah.
I'm like, you idiot! What are you doing? Why are you thinking like that? Why did you just say, don't shoot this shot because you're gonna scratch, and then you still get up and shoot it?
yeah.
So there's reason why you see players hit themselves, because they. That's what happens. We just told ourselves, don't shoot this, we're gonna scratch,
And then you still shoot
and
it.
then we
Don't
still
do that.
shoot it
Don't do it.
because we don't
Yeah.
listen to ourselves at all. What is that? I'm just a guy.
Yeah. I always do that.
All right, no ball in the break again.
Nope.
So Duncan's gonna get a shot, and so Jahnythan is trying to close the gap there. It's only 4-3, but technically there's another 2 games missing because Duncan only goes to 13 and Jahnythan goes to 15. Now he got a little bit of a lucky roll there. What do they call that, junior roll? Junior. You almost have to.
Nice hit.
With these two watching, you almost have to say Junior Flores roll. You'd say junior roll, and we're watching 2 juniors play. So that was a good kick shot. Played the hit. Didn't leave him much of a shot. Looks like he's going to play this. I don't know. I mean, he got down on the 2, but what are you doing from there if you make the 1? So this is good. These kids are getting in the box. They can kind of learn. Good thing we're streaming this so they can go back and watch and learn. Say, okay, I shouldn't have shot that one like that. I should have played
he's
safe.
jumping it.
Oh, he's going to jump from here. Oh, boy. Wow.
Oh, he hit
He
it.
jumped over it and passed it and came back and kicked it in. Ooh, and avoided the scratch because of the tight pockets. No.
I think he was trying to clip the 5 ball.
Yeah, well,
Get it stuck there.
really just trying to make the 1. Get some kind of shot on the 2. That's all you can do. I'm telling you. Doesn't have an easy shot here. He's jacked up over the ball. When he cuts it, he's cutting it into the pocket. The cue ball's going away from the ball. Oh, he's got the 6 ball there, so he can't even make it.
Called
He's got to
safe.
play a combo. Play safe. What are you going to do? Well, that's leaving him long and wrong. Let him. It's a playable shot. Possible shape. You can miss the 7. Or he just missed the 3 altogether. Alright. Jahnythan really has to somehow bear down or focus. Find some way to focus. Take a shot, each shot at 1 at a time. I will say, I like Jahnythan's firepower. The way he can stroke balls and hit balls in forcefully. Duncan seems to have a little bit smoother approach in stroking the shot. A little bit more finesse.
Oh, I forgot about that 6 ball down there.
Yeah, now we're gonna see where his stroke is on this shot right here. Alright. He did the right thing. He took the long shot compared to trying to get it 2 feet within the next ball. He just said, okay, I'm just gonna pop it and stop it. Float out. Now I just come make this. Yeah, that was gonna be a little tougher. He was better off going 2 rails shape. Because on this table, yeah, it's always gonna come all the way back down. So now he's got a tester. I call character builder. Well, he missed that one. That was kind of inevitable from how far he left himself. So alright, Jahnythan's got a chance here. Got a pretty playable shot. Make it. Come out the center of the table like that. And I just gotta play the 9 and go to the rail and come back out to the center of the table again. If you can hold it off of 1 diamond, that'd be fine.
You're the Bob Ross of pool commentating, apparently.
What do you say?
Jeremy Starson said that Tim Daniel is the Bob Ross of pool commentating.
Oh no. It's not looking good there.
He was there. He was so there.
I mean, it's still way early in the set, but if Jahnythan keeps doing that, it's going to be an early set. And he'll have to get his composure back and play in the second set because, I mean, he's playing like it's already over and it's a long way from over.
Yeah, they just started. Mucho pool.
I don't know, Jeremy, if that's a good compliment or not. I've never done this, so I don't know. First time for everything, right?
That's good. Bert actually and I, we did commentating for the first time, also 2 people, and before that I was just doing it myself. And it's tough to do it by yourself, but then when you have somebody else, it's so much easier to talk just back and forth, back and forth. So Michael just needs to step it up a little bit. No, he's also doing fantastic.
He's helping with the comments because my old ass is getting old and I can't read that small printing or small writing. So again, thanks everyone for tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying the stream and the commentating and just what we got. A beautiful thing here in Arizona going on, even with what we're dealing with here. We're making the best of it, but we are staying safe. So no one's wearing a mask though, not yet, until we actually forcefully have to, I guess. But that's for another discussion. Let's get back to pool. Duncan's up 5-3, and it's forcing Jahnythan to play another safe. Let's see if he got away with it. Yeah, I don't know. I think he left in the window. As Chris Beginski likes to call it, Pella windows.
Oh, he called it back in this corner over here.
Oh, is he kicking it? Oh, yeah, he can't see enough of it, so he's kicking it. Well, he left him a bank. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that ball, 6 ball covers up the bank.
Do you have that?
Might have to cut it.
That was the spot, yeah.
Played a smart shot there. He played safe. There's no real reward to try to bank that ball if it went by the 6, so.
It's a nice safety. Kick safe.
Just for Jeremy Starson, we have a happy little cue ball up there by the pocket. It didn't scratch. Ooh, and left him a window. I don't think he can make it. He might be able to make it in the corner, but He got no reward in making it. Well, he's going for it, but it's kind of tough to play safe.
My mom said, "Oh, well, Carlos, I should be great at it. I'm used to talking to myself."
Alright, so what do we have there? He made that. Wow, that was a great shot. Now he's left with banking the 2-ball down table and just basically playing safe. Try to use all those balls. Ooh, he tried to get behind the 7-9.
Yeah, if
And
he
forced
gets there,
him
that
to
would
leak out the ball. Yeah.
that would have been a good
Yeah,
save
it
if
might
he
end
did
up
that.
good. It's a playable shot.
Just over. Cut it.
Oh, he
a little
missed
bit.
that. He played safe shape. That's what we call
Safe
safe
shape.
shape. He played safe. If he
Just in
missed it,
case.
and if he made it, he got shape. I mean, it's the two-way.
It's a
Everyone
two-way
talks
shot.
about two-way shots, and
Yeah.
sometimes you don't realize you're shooting them. You forget
Until
you're
after-
shooting them.
Or, yeah, until you missed the shot, so. You're like, oh, you know what? I was there.
Nice shot.
Nice
Alright.
stroke there.
Yeah, really nice stroke. Got on the 3 perfectly.
Yeah, that was nice.
Should be able to get to the 4 ball. Where's the 5?
It's
Next.
5. Right there next to that 10 ball.
Okay. Ooh. Well, I don't think that was a two-way shot, so I think he went for it and just missed it. Alright, gave Duncan another opportunity here. You just keep it simple and just pocket the ball.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he has to play too much shape
Play behind the side.
for the ball. Yeah, you can play it in the side and go through red for shape, but now here's the speed control is very important on this shot here because you can overroll it big time.
Gotta put his pants up.
That'll help slow the cue ball down, I guess. Alright, so he elected to play one rail. Come back and play bump shape, or no?
Oh, he
No, he missed
missed
the
it.
9, but
Oh,
now
that's
he's... That's why he don't play the 3 rails. Or the 1 rail shape.
It's a good
And
shot
he's,
there. That's pretty good.
like I said, he's just handling
He's
the table.
getting
He's
his
taking whatever shot he can get. He's just
getting-
going to make the ball and
Yeah.
take whatever shot he can get. You're trying to play some shape on the balls, but you just want to roll the ball in nicely, not too hard, so it doesn't rattle out. And with a fast table like this is, that's how you want to play that shot right there. Nice speed, nice little angle line, so he really doesn't have to punch it too hard, force it out to the center of the table again. You can go forward 2 rails, but that's the shot right there, just like that. Take the little bit harder shot. You don't always have to be perfect to play this game. You want to be at the table. So yeah, I'm gonna say
There you
Duncan's
go.
looking
That was
really good.
Look at him.
6-3. I mean, he's really starting to
Look at him
put
go.
a little bit of distance between him and Jahnythan, and he's capitalizing on Jahnythan's mistakes. I mean, he just ran out from the
It is
3
6.
ball. Duncan just ran out from the 3 ball there, so
Yeah, that was
I'm gonna say Duncan
That was a good run out.
has
that was a good
the
run.
logistics of this table figured out pretty good. He's got the pockets figured out where you don't hit him too hard. Nice easy roll in the shot. You're not trying to put a lot of spin on the ball.
Yeah, he's
And then I
getting
get
that. That was pretty
I
good.
get in trouble sometimes myself because I do like to put a lot of spin on the ball. I cut balls with spin. So if you're not precise, you will rattle it. But I've noticed, the other thing I've noticed about the Brunswick over the Diamonds is the Diamonds have that deep shelf. in the mouth of the pocket. And when you rattle a ball, a lot of times it likes to hang up.
Yeah.
And on these Brunswick, especially on this one, when you rattle the ball, it doesn't hang up. It rattles out. I mean, and if you hit it too hard, it's going to come out a foot, 2 foot.
That's
Like
a
you've
nice
already
break.
seen.
Nice control on the cue ball.
You make a ball.
No.
No bottom.
All right, so are we going to bet? Where's Chris Negro? We need some sweat betters on who's going to make the first ball from here.
You should tag him. You should tag him, see if he joins in real quick. Shot there by Jahnythan. I think he got,
Well, you got a
a little
fortunate
bit.
roll off the titty,
yeah, he could see it.
the nipple,
See the ball.
the point, whatever you want to call it.
The point.
Oh yeah, we have to be politically correct again. Sorry, the point.
The point, yeah. Just for streaming purposes, because we never know.
Oh, yeah, and we are streaming juniors. So this is PG-13?
17. 17.
PG-17, okay.
PG-17. Oh my god.
Wow. He
That
almost
would
made
have
it,
been
and he got the shot on the 3.
Yeah, that would have been a highlight shot. There, we made it.
Yeah, I will say, Carlos, I'm glad you wanted to come out and do this, because I like a couple things that you do with your videos, like those cool shots there. If you would have made it the
Yeah.
highlight reel, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, like a
That's very
highlight
cool.
review for the day. Yeah. Also, there's one thing that's kind of cool that I just found out yesterday, that if it's gonna be shot watched, I can do the slow mo on my camera, and then I can post it here too, so that people could see
Very nice.
what was going on. So there was a really funny shot that Doug did yesterday.
Oh, the slow motion one?
Yeah, where he totally missed the ball.
Tried to not
So
say
he's
around
got
the ball
Jahnythan
and just
jumping here.
completely-
You can try to
Yeah.
jump this ball in, but then what reward do you get if you make it? So he's
I think it was
again, he's
just
not
a hit.
he's
Yeah,
just not
just a barely hit.
thinking clearly enough.
It's not too bad.
Slip out a little bit, maybe, I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
63.
angle. Hard to tell there. That's it. The tester for Duncan here. Yeah, it was a little tough shot there, but not too bad. Just got a chance to maybe reverse bank the ball,
I like that shot. Play safe.
or that. Yeah, that's a good shot there. I can't judge the angle too much, but that was a really good
Yeah.
safe shot.
Well, from over here, it looks like it was frozen. Or
Yeah.
not frozen, but pretty close. to
Pretty
the
close to the rail. Yeah. Now he's doing that imaging, so he can try to kick the 3 ball. It's that mirror system of 2 rails there. Easy. I don't know. I don't see the angle for that 3 there. There's something off. Yeah, I didn't see the. Yeah, I didn't think you could hit that 3 ball there. I think if Jahnythan would to take his time just a little more and walk around the table a little more, he could see what he wants to
See
do.
the angles a little bit better. So
Yeah.
you can
Yeah, he's just a
Visualizing
little
all.
frustrated, I think.
What a shot.
Nice
What a
shot.
shot.
In shape. He get hooked. I don't know. Might be close. I can't
Oh, with that
tell.
angle, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's really hard. He's walking around to see what he can do, so. And he's calling safe. I'm just gonna try to put him behind the 7-9. If it rolls up enough, maybe. No, he can see it. He can see the whole ball there. Now, if he were to make the 5, there's a reward because 6 ball's in the middle of the table. So bank it, go 1, 2, 3, and then be on the 6. It's playing safe again. Put him behind the 7.
Or behind the 9.
Or the 9. Yeah, it's good in that general direction. It's pretty good. Calling the corner all the way down. Not too bad. That gives Jahnythan an option to maybe play safe one more time. Try to put him behind the 8 and 9 with the forward spin there, but I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. I don't know. He didn't call anything, so I don't know. Was he trying to bank it, do you think?
Yeah, I think. Well, I would have tried to put the save, but I
Yeah.
think he was just being aggressive.
Nice shot there.
I think he might be trying a little too hard to find his stroke
The
there.
stroke,
Just,
so he's hit him harder instead of softer.
yeah,
Yeah.
and not stroking through the ball. He's
Yikes.
Jonathan's got this weird thing where he likes to use 3/4 of his shaft.
Uh-huh.
He'll put his hand next to the joint and
Uh-huh.
not up close. Like only leave like 7-8 inches. He likes to use his whole shaft.
Oh, from the back
He
side.
likes to
Okay.
grab the very back
The
of his
very
cue,
back
and
of his
then
cue. Yeah.
his bridge hand is
So
on the
his
joint
grip is,
most of the time, which is fine. I mean,
Let's see. Now I want to see that grip.
what?
Now I want to see that grip on the
Oh,
on the stream. Is what I'm saying. It's a pretty good shot there.
yeah. Just hold the ball.
Just,
just make it.
Make the ball in the pocket. Close the gap a little bit. Oh. Wow. Oh, he
Gave it to him again.
gave it to
wow.
him again. Wow.
Alright,
I
I'm
did
back.
do
What happened? What happened?
That
Ouch.
A missed
Yeah,
end
you
ball.
didn't give him that. No, I'm sorry. You don't give up anything on this tight table.
No. I
No,
wouldn't have-
sorry.
No, senor.
I mean,
Not
unless
on
you
this
don't like
table.
money,
Yeah, I would have just let him
make him shoot everything on this tight
shoot everything.
table. I missed
All right,
more
we'll be-
straight in balls than I missed bank shots, okay?
All right, we'll be taking a quick break real quick.
Yay!
Be back in a minute.
I just got... back after a little break, and the score is 7-3. Jahnythan with that missed opportunity again. He's had some good chances. This really it should be 5-5 at least.
Yeah, he's giving him 2 games. Missed the 10 ball and just giving it to him. So
it looks like he's got to push out.
So this is a weird question. I always wanted to know, where do you always push to that you like, Tim? Is it like a jump shot better
To be
than...
quite honest,
Yeah.
I like jacked up over a ball. It doesn't ever bother me to shoot up jacked up over a ball. So if I can
Just 'cause you
find
got big
if I
hands.
can find a potential spot to push them over a ball, I'm gonna jack them up because not a lot of people like to shoot jacked up.
That's a
You
good
know, you
one.
push them to the rail if you can, obviously, so they're not using bottom English. But for me, I'm actually pushing to be on top of a ball. But there are times where you do want to push out to a jump shot. Just not everybody's good at jumping or don't like the jump shot. But I've seen a lot of the pro players do that,
A lot.
where
All the
they
time.
push out to a jump.
Yeah.
nice hit.
You get someone like Jason Shaw
First in the
or
world,
Shane
but-
and Tyler Steyer or something. You don't give them guys a jump shot at all. You push. But yeah, for me, lately, in the last, I'm going to say 5 years or so, I'm more comfortable pushing to being jacked up over a ball. Because not everybody
people-
practices that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big guy and have somewhat big hands. But
Also,
it's
if you
the
have
way
a-
you bridge over the ball.
It's the bridge, yeah.
Bridge, I
know
tell
that.
people all the time, bridge is 90% of the shot. People say, well, how's that correlate? And I said, well, if your bridge isn't
That was a nice
steady,
shot.
you can't have a straight stroke. So, again, 90% of your shot is in your bridge. Steady
So,
bridge gets you a straight stroke.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, it's looking like a race to the 610.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Jahnythan just can't catch a gear. He can't get comfortable.
I think he's starting to rush shots. I think
Yeah.
that shot, he just shot it too fast, so he's not taking his time.
Well, again, sorry, you're still looking at Duncan shooting a 6-10 combo. Unless he's going to try to come up table and move the 6 from here, but that's not a good option. He's just going to come up. He's going to have to play the 6-10. Spot the 10. Now it's a matter of just controlling the 6 ball. If he shoots just a little bit of bottom English, he can control the cue ball and the 6 won't roll far. But if you miss-hit it like that,
Then you're safe.
he's going to leave Jahnythan with a forced. He's going to force him to play safe. He's got no shot here.
Do you like watching people that are low Fargos? Because sometimes they come up with some...
I tell people all the time, I learn from all players, all skill levels, because when they miss a shot and end up safe, I'm like, ooh, that's a good shot to learn or to have.
Or like
You can always learn. You can always learn. If you're a true student of the game, you can learn from all players. If you open yourself up to that kind of learning. Not everybody feels that way. Oh, I can't learn nothing from that guy. No, you might not. But if you're paying attention to the game, you're going to learn some safeties. Or you're going to learn a new bank shot. I remember the 5-rail bank shot. I learned it because I missed the ball so badly. I went 5 rails, like, wow, that's cool. I can make a ball go 5 rails and still make it?
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
That's
So
funny.
you learn from your mistakes.
Or by accidental mistakes.
And
Yeah.
well, in this one, accidental mistakes, yes, in
Yeah.
this game. But yeah, I'm always learning. I'm always paying attention to players, whether they're lower players, mid-range players, or top-level players. I'm always trying to find something. I mean, I'm sure these kids There's a couple shots that they stroke and hit better than I do. And I can learn from it. Or how they played position on the ball because of the speed of the table.
Right.
So it's a definite advantage if you can learn. Oh man, Jahnythan just cannot get anything going. He's trying and trying, and he's just, it's almost like he's forced into having to run out. And Duncan's just waiting for his one little mistake, and then he just clean it up. Yeah, when I stirred this game up, they were talking about, handicap. I honestly, in my opinion, I don't think there should have been a handicap. 523 and a 490, it's only 33 points. Considering I run an amateur tour, or was running it, an amateur tour with my partners, Eric DeVold and Priscilla Hernandez.
Yeah.
We were doing one game spot every 30 points. So,
Now, is that
if you
considered
play
like
like that, you can go with this. Now, I will say, Jeff Wolf and Pete Panaroni just played on this table Wednesday
Uh-huh.
with kind of similar Fargos, 537 and 509. And Fargo said 50-50 race was 6-5, meaning Jeff go to 6 and
Okay.
Pete go to 5. Well, they made an 18-15 race, and someone said, well, 3 games on the wire, that's kind of ridiculous for a 28-game spot.
Right.
28-point
Point
difference
between
in Fargo.
Yep.
So why would you do that? But if you do the numbers at 6.5, it was 50%. So times 3, 18, 15.
50.
So I can see where they made this game a 15-13. But I tell you, actually, I thought wasn't a bad game on Jahnythan's part. But he definitely has to come out of the gate. He needed to come out of the gate firing, and he just looked like he's been struggling the whole set. He just hasn't not got comfortable, and the score reflects it. I mean, Duncan just kind of taking what he gets until it's his turn, and when there's 4 balls on the table, he's getting out. So maybe Jahnythan can learn something from that.
And I tried to force the game too
Right,
much.
he's trying to force it too much.
He's trying to force the game.
He thinks he's got to win every game from here on out, and you just got to take it one game at a time. And on this table, you're looking at 1 ball at a time. And he's kicking at this ball. And
Hit the
no, I'm going to
6th
say
ball
Duncan's
there.
probably going to try to 3-foul him here.
Is he on 2?
No, he's on 1, but where are you running out from? Where are you making a 1 ball?
Never.
So, yeah, here he goes. He's going to try to bank it up table. Not sure if that's...
To the 7.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, look at that.
Now, see, I just learned something, because I probably wouldn't have played that way. I probably would have pushed the 1 over to the side rail and glued him underneath the 5. And he'll like to come use the 7 ball.
Nice
That was
hit.
pretty sporty. That was
Nice
a pretty
hit.
good hit. He could not
Yeah.
be put on 2, but I think he left him a shot. Yeah. He left him a shot.
Oh, nice shot. That's a good stroke.
2 ball made a big pocket.
Just playing a safe.
Yep, good safety. Again, it's Duncan's controlling the table, and he's forcing Jahnythan to make mistakes. Yep, see, just keeps pushing the ball around, waiting for an opportunity. And he's forcing Jahnythan to not get in stroke. So the way you beat players sometimes. You don't always have to play good. You play smart. Oh, that's huge.
Just a miss there on that ball.
So he has ball in hand, but again, he doesn't really have a playable out. 6 balls tied up. I mean, I'm looking at you run the 2, 3, 4, 5, and you play safe on the 6. Unless he gets the right angle on the 5 to break out the 6. But I don't see that happening. Well, we're going to see what Duncan does. He's been handling his table pretty good, and he just says, well, I'll let Jahnythan do it. He's been...
Commentators curse there.
Not so much commentators curse. They just, I don't think he liked the 6 ball. I think he realized it. Sometimes you
maybe.
subconsciously do that.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I don't care to make this ball.
Now Jahnythan has the option of doing his shot just like safe.
I think he's supposed to make the 4 and play safe on the 5.
Nice shot.
Oh, good stroke. They put a lot
Well,
of
I
speed,
think that's
like
okay.
you
You had the advantage of being close to the 5 now to play safe. But there was no way around it. He was going to have to play safe on the 5. No. He could bank it, but then you got to try to find a way to get to the 6. There's no reward of banking it. So you're better off playing safe. I would clip the 5, make it go around the 7 and push the cue ball, go up around the 6, 9. He's trying to stick him.
I mean, I like your way better.
Yeah, but now he's giving him an opportunity to jump and actually make the ball. And if he can hold the cue ball there, he's got a shot at playing safe on the 6. Whereas the other way, if he would have clipped the 5 ball, avoid the scratch in the side pocket, get the cue ball, go up around the 6, 9, and now he's got the 5 ball behind the 7, 8. He's got 2 chances. Well, he got an opportunity. He forced him to break the 6 out, and he's got a shot on the 5. So, that's a great shot. Now Jahnythan's got a great opportunity here to make something happen and put another game on his side. He's got to take his time. Really needs to take his time and bear down and focus. From here, every ball matters. Alright, so
he doesn't have the next stage of the
again.
He does, and right in the middle. It's a joint adapter.
Oh,
they don't
okay.
make his pen size, so.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's the right shot. You gotta play safe. You don't want to go for that, but I don't know if that's the right safety. I like just pushing that 8 ball down to the bottom rail, pushing the cue ball 2 rails to the other end rail. Now he's giving Duncan another opportunity here. I mean, Duncan's just running away with it right now. I mean, I hate to say it, but it looks like Jahnythan's already kind of frustrated and kind of giving up a little. And I hate to see that, especially in such a young player, but it's hopefully a learning lesson too. And hopefully we can take this little break after this set and get back into it, and he can be refreshed and with some confidence. And
Oh.
alright, so that's kind of first time we've seen Duncan in a little while miss an easy opportunity and getting out. Jahnythan's got to make it happen. Great shot. Great shot. Well, that's not too bad.
He didn't want that ball.
He made the 9, so he gets the opportunity to shoot at the 10. Now, I'm going to say I'm going for the cut shot. You always want to cut before you bank.
Yeah, he's looking at the cut.
Because if you miss the cut, you can always leave him tough. You miss the bank, you could sell out. about you, but I'm actually rooting now. He's going for the bank. I'm still rooting for Jahnythan. Got no dog in the fight. See, he just wins again, and gave him an opportunity, and he kind of threw his arms up in the air, and can't do that. You're just gonna beat yourself up over nothing. So, what's that put? That puts Duncan at 9-3.
9-3. Thinking a little bit.
Jahnythan's got a big hill to climb from here.
From this. And again, it's
4-12
It's 4 games. It's not too bad
It's
for
not.
him.
I mean,
He's got to hold him.
Jonathan can keep his composure and catch a little bit of gear. I think he'll walk away with a few more games, but the way this set's going right now, Duncan's in control, and
this is one thing that I've noticed. Like also, for example, say, because if they were like a 3-3, so now Duncan's 8-3, right? So he won 5 games in a row. The opponent can win 5.
I say that all the
row.
time. Okay, my
All the
opponent just
time,
won 6 in a row. I can win 6 in a row.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So he's got
Nothing's impossible in this game, especially rotation. I mean, Duncan could stub his toe going into the bathroom, and next thing you know, he can't make a ball.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't wish anything bad. Just making a funny
joke.
And let's see what happens. No one made a ball again. So I think the bet's still out on who makes a ball on the break first.
Now, if you are watching, we would like for you guys to give us a like, share the link, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, these are really young Arizona pool players, and they'll be on the community for quite a while. So we would like for you guys to please also, if you want to donate to the players here, it's actually at K2Productionz at gmail.com. It is pinned on the comments. 50% will go to, of course, our commentators here that we are spending our afternoon bringing you guys some good pool, and the other 50% will be to the winner of this match. So please go ahead and again subscribe, and if you have it in your heart for these young couple of players, give them a couple of dollars. We'll we'll let them know, and very muchly appreciate it. So let's see if Jahnythan can get them going here. Keep it kind of close.
You know, and I don't know if the no early 10s makes a big difference or not. Guess I haven't played enough of it yet. But I mean, with a couple of early 10 balls, Jahnythan may have been able to win a couple games. Not sure unless we reviewed the tape, but I mean, I know there were a couple of 10 balls that they were forced to play, even though they didn't make it, they were forced to play it.
Right.
And if it actually counted as a game, might have made a bigger difference. Yeah, Jahnythan is just, he cannot get anything going right now. He's fighting hard.
So, for you, when something like this happens, what do you like to do to change things up?
I just try to take a moment to try to relax. You'll see me if I'm in a match, I'll put my head down and I'm trying to focus and meditate for a minute. Like, I just came to win, I came to win, I came to win. That's what I say in my head, I came to win. Because, and then when I'm not at the table, my opponent's shooting, I'm just watching them to see if they get out of stroke or out of line. Because once they start getting out of line, the more and more it starts to create get farther and farther out of line. And when I see that, I just tell myself, all right, just leave me a shot. Just leave me a shot. Just let me see it. I don't think, oh, I hope he misses. I don't wish the bad stuff. I try to be optimistic and open so that good things happen. You know, it's like Jack Circus said it. You know, there's posts going around about who doesn't call their own hits. You know, pool players should call their own fouls and all that. And it's just good juju. to do that kind of stuff, as they like to call it. Some pool players, and a lot of pool players are superstitious. So it's good karma. The way I look at it is to think that way, and I just try to forget about the bad shots that I missed and just say, okay, focus, Timmy, focus. You get bear down, take it one ball at a time. Even though you're supposed to think 3 balls ahead in shape-wise, you still have to pocket the ball first. So
Right.
I don't try to get down on myself. I try to lift myself up. Like, come on, I came to win. So what are you doing? Are you gonna dog it? Are you gonna give it away? Or are you gonna fight it, grind it out? And, pool players are like gunslingers. Instead of slinging guns, we're slinging pool balls into the pocket. As they say, when you lose, you live to fight another day. And I think the best analogy someone gave me was when you play a pool match, whether it's tournament, whether it's gambling, you take it as if you won, you gave a lesson, and if you lost, you got a lesson.
Oh,
That's the way. If you want to really leave yourself
I like
open
that.
to understanding this game
tight.
and leaving yourself open to wanting to get better, that's the way you have to look at it. Is you won. You know what? I just won some money, but really I just gave a lesson. And when I lose, I'm like, you know what? I just lost $50 to Carlos, and I got a lesson today. I got a lesson on what I did wrong. Or I got a lesson on never play Carlos again, but it's because he's a cheater. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, that's true. Hey,
But
whatever the
that's
lesson
the way.
is,
If you really want to become a student of the game, think that way. And then you can't ever be mad. You can't ever... You always want that little bit of burning madness inside, that burning desire, because you want to get better. You're not going to get better if you don't have that.
Right.
And if you really want to look at it at a different perspective,
Interesting.
it's when you win, you gave a lesson, and when you lost, you got a lesson.
When I use that, that's
That's just
really
the way
good.
I like to look at it.
It's a pretty
Pushing
good
yourself.
analogy. What's your analogy there, Michael?
Same thing, man. I just keep grinding. I got no.
Just grind it out.
Yeah, what I like to do is I just go to the bathroom, look at myself, say, hey, man, what are you doing wrong?
Talk
If
yourself.
I'm a little bit off, say, okay, take a step back, take another deep breath before I shoot. And usually that works. It usually works. So
I
just
tell
take
people
another-
this.
another
Some
step
people,
back.
I recommend this book to anybody. It's called I Came to Win by the Monk. And he talks about 3 things, or he talks about one thing. It's called the 3 C's. Confidence and concentration equal consistency. This game is all about consistency. But if you don't have the confidence when you step to the table and you bend over the table to shoot that cue ball into the object ball, if you do not have the confidence, I'm going to guarantee 100% of the time you're going to miss it. But if you have the concentration, then you can build confidence, then you can have consistency. But this game is all about confidence. You should not, I tell people all the time, you shouldn't be bending over the table striking a cue ball if you're not confident in what you're doing. If you have any kind of second shot, ouch.
Oh man.
He is just, the rolls are going against him. But yeah, you just got to be confident. Confident in your ability. If you're not confident in your ability of what you're shooting, then look for a different shot.
And just know you can beat anybody.
Yeah.
You can really.
It only
As
takes
long as
one
you stay
shot.
focused.
You only make one ball to win. You don't
Yeah.
have to make all the balls to win. Only one money ball.
Yep.
Unless you're gambling and giving up weight.
Oh.
All right, now see. Here's Jahnythan's opportunity. Now he's got to bear down.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, just take a deep breath.
Focus.
Focus. Pocket the ball. One shot at a time. Don't think about what the race is. Don't think about if your opponent's on the hill or how many you need. Just pocket the ball. There you go. That's 1 down, 1 to go. All right.
There it
There it
is.
is.
He stopped the bleeding because he was
Stop the
bleeding
bleeding.
pretty profusely there. What was the score?
9-4 now.
9-4. But what was it when Duncan won all these games? How many games did Duncan win in a row?
3-2, and then
Was it
4
3-2, Jonathan?
I
No,
think so.
Duncan had been up the whole time.
Duncan's been up the whole
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
it
was
was
3-2 was the closest. It was just
And
one
then
more game.
4-2, 5-2. I mean,
6-7-2, 8-2, 9-2. So he won like what?
all
Seven
right.
in a
Well,
row, but
guess what? Jonathan's still in this set. He won a game. Now he's got his confidence up a little bit. Now let's see what he can do with the break. I will say this. I know when I'm playing good.
yeah,
It's when I'm breaking good. Because when I'm breaking good, I'm getting a shot. And my confidence level is up. Because I'm
Yep.
getting a shot, I'm making balls. When I'm not breaking good, I'm generally playing bad too. Because I'm not getting a shot. I'm a little down. Like I'm not breaking good. I'm trying to figure out the break. And break is the most important part of the game. Look at that. He just made a
He
bunch
made-
of balls.
made a bunch of balls.
and the wrong ball.
And I tell you right now,
The
with
cue.
the way things are going, like it just seems like the rolls are going against Jahnythan so much. That's that mental part of trying to fade the roll.
Just do what you
The
can.
rolls will even out in the end. It's a matter of you can fade them. Now, whether it evens out in this set or it evens out in the
next
second
one.
set,
Yep.
there's no time on when that's supposed to happen or how you can make it happen.
Oh, looks like Sophia sent us.
So we got another $10.
Sweet, we're up to 60.
Well, we
right?
finally got. I didn't know who it was, so
Oh
finally
no! So
updated.
Sophia sent us $10 from
Sophia.
earlier. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Sophia. So we're at $50 for this match right now, which 50% will go to the winner of the 2 matches, not just one, because they are playing 2 matches. But and then 50% will go to the 3 of us: Carlos, Michael, Dale, and myself. So we really do appreciate anybody that donates. We are up to $50 right now. Not looking for a lot. We're definitely not looking for $1 million. But if we get it, that'd be cool. Hey.
We'll split it.
No, I mean, hey, anything helps. This Arizona pool community is awesome, and it's why I like doing it because of the Arizona pool community. If it wasn't
guys
for
did-
them, we wouldn't be able to do this. So
You guys did share it to the
thank
group,
you.
though, right?
Yes.
Share
So
to the
did
group, I
Arizona
think.
pool players. It's on my wall. K2
Great.
Productionz wall.
Also,
But hopefully we can see a match here.
thanks, Burn Jones. He said we are doing a great job.
Oh yes, thank you, Burn,
Thank you.
for that comment. We're just trying to do our best. Try to see some good pool from these young guns. Because I guarantee it, next couple of years, they're going to be at our heels. Hopefully I can get weight from them soon, since I'm going to be turning 50 at the end of this month. So I think I'm going to need a little weight. You know, I can't see past 9 feet anymore. You know, it's rough getting old. And that's the problem. I don't get any better. You guys all get to get better. I try to maintain my speed. That's all I'm trying to do.
All
All
right,
right, so I think I called it. I think that last
Here we
game,
go.
Jonathan won my last game, but I
Confidence.
got his confidence up a little bit because now he's on his little run.
Yeah.
This is a long way from over. It looks like it's close to being over, but it's a long way there.
9-5.
I mean, a 4:11 race, you're fighting an uphill battle, but in this game, anything can happen.
Anything happen. All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and give him a little break too. We took a little break earlier, so I think it's time if we can give him also just a little breather.
You don't want to stop. Jonathan's on a run right now. I mean, if we take a breather, that's fine, but I think we let him play.
just let him play out.
Because you do that, you kind of,
Mess with their.
you mess with the rhythm a little bit.
Okay. That makes sense.
I'm not betting on either player. I don't have any dog in the fight. Just like to see good stream, or good pool playing. But sometimes that does happen where if you force the players to take a break, they're like, well, damn, I haven't gotten a rhythm. And now you're stopping me from playing.
That's true. That makes sense.
I kind of. Let them
They
have
can
their
take
time.
they can take a break
They're
at after the
They'll
set.
let us know when they want to break, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But again, these kids are young. They can go all day, right?
I know I can.
That's right. I used to play 8, 10, 12 hours a day, and now I do it, man. I'm ready to sit on the couch for 2 days and rest up.
After one long set.
Mentally, physically. It's amazing how mentally draining this game can
Oh
be.
my God, yes, it is.
You win a tournament,
Exhausted.
and then you go into work the next day, and it's like,
Oh.
you dragging ass. You're like, what's wrong? I won a tournament. You play pool all day. You got to have fun doing what you love. Yeah, well, it's mentally draining. It's not just physically draining. We got Duncan here with a nice chance. Nice shot on 2, get to the 3.
And David Weiss and saying that we're doing a great job with the stream. So thanks, David.
Well,
thanks,
Carlos is doing a great job with the stream. That's his expertise. I'm just good at talking shit. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. This is PG-17, no, not PG-13.
PG-17.
I don't know about Carlos, but I do enjoy this. Whether it's a lower player or a stronger player. It's all about promoting pool
Yeah.
and what we love.
And
And in these
That was a
crazy
good
troubled
shot.
times,
yeah,
we just figured out a way to have some fun and
I just
still
think it's
maintain.
so when started to play, of course, I love playing. So then we did the tournaments, right? I'd never done a pool tournament, and it's so to me it's so satisfying to see the people that cashed and they're all excited and happy, and it's a different kind of love for the game. So
That's why I figured out how to pay 25% of the field, because those players that know they don't have a chance of winning a tournament, but if they have any chance of just cashing, it's the best feeling in the world, because they cash in a tournament with a bunch of top players, and they go and tell their friends, man, I just cashed in this super tough tournament. You know, I only got 19-12, but there were 50 players in it, and I got to play this guy, and man, I had a chance, but I dogged it. And maybe next time I can beat him, you know. And they tell their friends, and then their friends tell their friends. Word of mouth is your best advertising there can be.
Nice job.
So that's why I pay 25%. Some people frown upon it, like, oh, you know, you shouldn't pay this. Well, I pay top heavy. Well, I pay to the guy that's always going to win.
yeah,
Pay to the little guy. Share the wealth.
I agree.
Alright, he's got a character builder here. He went for it? Oh, yeah, he went for it. But then what would he do? He's going to have to bank the 7 or play safe.
Yeah, behind the 9 probably.
I will say, it's very funny when I hear players, oh, why you play safe? Why you play safe? Defense is 30 to 40% of the game. You're not always going to make every ball. You're not always going to run out. So if you learn to play safe and learn speed control of the safety play, you'll win more games. That was a great shot right there.
That was pretty
Now
good.
he's forcing Duncan to not only hit the ball, he's forcing him to separate the balls. And hopefully Jahnythan can get a good shot on the 7. Alright, let's see
He
what
hit it.
happened. So he left him the shot. Not a very good shot. Go to the other camera. Go to camera 2.
Sure.
Yeah, let's see what kind of shot he's got here. It looks like he's got the combo. But me, I'm probably playing a 1-pocket bank. Bank the 7 up table. Like that. Just like that. Get the speed. Come on, roll up there. What was the right attempt? So we know
Yeah, it was-
Jahnythan's kind of back on the track of thinking properly. I think winning those 2 games has helped his confidence a little, and he's thinking properly. It's funny how you see players,
They just
they'll mentally
change.
break down. They're not shoot the right shot
Yeah.
because they're so mentally frustrated. They don't think they can get anything going, and you can't think like that. Take it one shot at a time. All right, so again, we're seeing the roles change. The roles are starting to get Jahnythan play, and Jahnythan's starting to get a decent look at shots, which is going to give him a chance, an opportunity
Now,
to.
do you just hold this ball?
I just
for
stopped the
nine?
ball and played a 9 in the side. Or you can pull up. I mean, that's all what you feel and how comfortable, how confident you are. Now this one, you're cutting a 9 and going 3 rails. It's automatic. You don't even have to think about shape. All you have to do is think about speed. Just make the ball. The ball's going to go around 3 rails,
Good
just
shot.
like that.
2.
Just like that. And he's going to get it.
3.
He could have hit a little harder. He's got a character builder, but he's just got to bear down on that shot. Forget about everything that's going on.
Oh,
And just make the ball. Just focus on making the ball. Forget about
that was the one I wanted.
scratching. Find out where the scratch point is so you can avoid it. And just focus on making a shot. Alright, he's playing safe. Alright, well,
Yelling at the ball.
he didn't like that, but I'll tell you this right now, that ain't no easy shot. It's more missable than makeable. So we're gonna see what Duncan does. Oh wow, he split the wicket. Now wait a minute.
Oh, that was good.
Ooh, wow, he's hit that said center pocket.
Yeah, well
Wow, I
said.
thought for sure Jahnythan was gonna win that game and start putting some pep in his step.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I think he
10-5.
should. So in that one,
It's a long way from over though.
so you know how there, Jahnythan did have that reverse cut, so he
But I wouldn't
decided
cut it.
to just go ahead and play safe and try to put the cue ball. Would you have gone for it even though you're down?
This is what I tell people. I'd much rather man up and go for the shot and go down losing, knowing that
You
I tried,
Yeah.
than to play safe like that and sell out and him win the game because I didn't get the proper save. And then it starts messing with you. So always go down swinging.
Gotta go down.
I'd always go down swinging because two things happen. Either you dog it and you could get lucky and get safe, or you make it and you build your confidence is what you're trying to do in the first place. So I'm going down swinging. I don't know about a lot of players. I've seen it too many times. You try to play safe and you don't get the right safety and you leave him a shot. I mean, granted, that wasn't the greatest, the easiest of shots, but he made it look easy. So,
Yeah.
and
That
now
was
he
a-
lost the game because he tried to play safe instead of swinging at it.
It was a tester for sure. It was a nice pot, like they say. In Europe? Oh, I thought it was
I don't
gonna
have
make that
on
one.
this table if you hit the rail. This is
Yeah,
where it
just
goes.
a little bit.
There's a. That's right down the street. I'm not going to maybe we could do that. Alright, so these young kids are still battling it out. Because it's a 3 to 10 race. Duncan needs 3, Jahnythan needs 10. So it's a long way from over, but it could be over shortly.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're hoping for a tighter match, and
Wow. I didn't think he was
Duncan's-
gonna get. That's a
yeah,
fast
Duncan-
table there. That was
yeah,
fast.
but Duncan just seems to be handling the table pretty well. He's not letting things frustrate him too much.
Good shot, but uh-oh.
You know, he's doing a pretty good job here.
Jumping time.
You know, and I don't know how long.
Whoops.
Let me see that. Oh, the cue ball. The cue ball.
Oh, so Tim is oh, because it fell on the floor. So Tim is going to clean the cue ball with his magic eraser. He's got a system, so it's always clean. Now, I was gonna ask him that. Do you polish your balls?
I don't know if I want to tell another guy that or not.
Because honestly,
No,
well, the
we
ones
don't,
that I have,
we don't have a ball cleaner here, but
Do
you
you
just basically take a magic eraser and try to get all the stuff off and keep it dry.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you missed ball in hand.
I think he was trying to
He was
play
playing safe, I
because of
think,
that
because he's on
five-
one.
that 5-9
Oh, okay. Well,
That's playing safe
It's
there.
just
Now, does polish make the balls not skid? Is that why they need to do that,
I don't know. I'm gonna say Craig Herman's probably a better
or person to ask on
authoritarian. Did I say that right? Authoritarian, whatever. Authority.
that? Authoritarian? I
Yeah,
think so, something
whatever
like that.
big word that is. No. No, I'm kind of old school. I just
Oh well.
It's an option for
play with whatever they give you. You know,
Whatever they give you.
I mean, shit. Back in the day, it was what they called shag carpet or nap felt, and
Oh, I remember that.
I mean, realistically, it took a better stroke on the slower claw. They've made the game so easy now with the Simonis and carbon fiber and the new balls and everything that you don't really need a stroke anymore for this game, like
Yeah.
you had to do back in the day. Now, of course, I'm showing my age, but
Well, I remember.
back in the day, you had to have a stroke to get that ball to go 3 rails around the table.
And come around, yeah. I remember, well, we played at Bullshitters. Remember that green carpet that
Yeah, on
they
the-
had before? And I think we had a
All right.
a video. Well, it came in my feed, I think, and then I showed
Jahnythan,
it to you.
Jahnythan back at the table with a decent opportunity here. Let's see if he can make use of it.
It's the one that you cut all the way down the rail. I
Oh,
think.
with Sam?
Yeah, it was
Wasn't
him.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a
good.
good
Yeah,
shot.
yeah, yeah. It was like a back cut and then like a cut from the pocket, like half an inch up, and the cue ball was about an
But
inch away.
To the inch away. And then you
Cut it
ran
all
out
the
from
way
there.
around,
That
yeah.
was good. That was back in the day. Oh, he
Yeah,
put-
back in the day when we played 10, 12 hours a day.
yeah.
Jahnythan really needs to pay attention to what he's doing.
Wasn't that ball there earlier?
They're back to where they started.
Yeah. I think it's there. Yeah, wired. Alright, so you want to get your slow mo? Well, we can put on the stream if. You sure? Alrighty. Just option.
Calling the 9 ball all the way down.
Calling the 9 ball all the way down. Nice hit there.
Can you get a roll with the 9 ball?
Pretty nice.
It's looking like you got a roll with that 9 ball. There. Coming back.
Alrighty. Just got a PayPal payment of $20 from Vernon Jones. Thank you, Vernon.
Thank you, Vern.
That's,
Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
that leads us up to, or gives us $70 for donations. Thank you,
you, guys.
everyone. And again, if you would like to donate, for anybody that's watching, you can donate to my PayPal or Carlos's PayPal, or the donation PayPal account is on K2 Squared Productionz
Yes.
at gmail.com. Again, we thank you for any
Oh,
donations.
I gotta edit this one. I put it in wrong.
Uh-oh.
Who knows how many people have been trying to donate and they donate
Hope
They're
that
like
we can get
K2
a
Productions,
little bit
K2Productions.com.
closer
And not no
match.
Gmail.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is
That's
right.
a Michael Dale error there a little bit.
Oh, that's not. See?
So he just lost 5%, right, Carlos?
Right then and there. So, are you able to edit it there or no?
Well, I'm just gonna type it in again. It said edit.
Did it?
All right.
Edit.
Y'all guys,
Oh.
trying to watch the. So Duncan didn't like that shot in the side. He elected to play safe. I don't know about that. I guess because it was so close that he ate.
Oh no.
But I guess he worked to his advantage because he's going to get another shot.
Oh wow. Just left it by the side too.
Yeah, I can't tell as he goes down. Does he play it in the side? No, he plays it in the corner.
It's a good strut.
It's a good shot.
Shot
I guess
there.
he didn't want to play it inside because of the 10 ball. So yeah, you just draw it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Here's that opportunity.
So what do you do if you're up like he is and he missed a couple balls close
You
to
just
the
got to
money
regroup.
ball?
You got to regroup and refocus. Got to get all that stuff, negative stuff out of your head.
Mm-hmm.
But you just let it go. Forget like it. Just act like it meant to happen, and just move on. The game's over. What can you dwell on?
You're right.
You can't dwell on it. The more you dwell on it, the more it eats you up. Alright, missed again. And he left Duncan a
Shot all the way down.
little bit of an easy shot.
Keep that finger in it.
So, looks like he's gonna give up another game. Oh, Jahnythan needs this. That's for sure. Looks like he just plays it nice and
Shot.
easy. Alright, 10-6. He is not out of this by any means. But he's got to win the next couple games. Because if he loses the next 3, then it's over.
I know.
Hopefully we can get through this first match before they need a break. And we'll keep the ball rolling. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. We really do appreciate you all for tuning in and watching. Any feedback you can give us, we'd appreciate it. Any likes, shares, go out there, tell us what you like, what you don't like. If you don't like Carlos or you don't like me, that's fine. We can handle it.
Yeah,
We're just
But
here.
Michael Dale, on the other hand.
We're here for your entertainment. Who?
Michael
Who's here?
Dale.
Oh, you're here? Oh, you're here?
A little
Okay,
bit.
Okay.
and Michael too.
We're just trying to have some fun, folks. Hope you
Hey,
enjoy
there's
it.
the ball.
On the break.
2 balls on the break. Nice.
2 balls.
Well, of course, it's the big guy that makes them, not the little guy.
I'm having fun, guys. Are you guys having fun?
You guys
Of
need
course
anything?
I'm having fun.
Good.
I don't know.
So again, if you guys have sent us money
Nice shot.
via Gmail for these juniors, we do appreciate all your donations. 50% will go to them, and the other 50% will be split between all 3 of us. So Again, thank you for tuning in on this. What did you call it, Michael?
The FLF. Friday
FLF.
lunch fight. Friday lunch
Friday lunch fight.
They're fighting over lunch money. Is that what you're trying to say?
On the playground. Oh, he almost. Oh, that was so close. That would have been a good one. Friday lunch fight. Taking your lunch money. Just going to jump
Man, I
over
tell
the
you
tent.
what, these two can jump.
Yeah.
They're very handy with that little jump stick.
It's so good.
Don't
You
say
jumped
that.
it off the table.
As soon as I say something.
Let's get that cue ball one more time cleaned up by
Yeah,
yes,
dude,
sir. You don't want to get dirt on that cue ball, make it skid. Yeah, you don't want it to get it skid. So, and if I play on Tim Daniels' table, I will be jumping all day.
Believe me, I have bags. Chris Kaginski jumping here all lot.
I know that he
That guy
says
jumps
that.
really good though, man.
Does
It's
he
hard
really?
to stick him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a great jumper too.
Alright, so another opportunity for Jahnythan.
And if you're hearing some crackling noise, that is Tim getting some fruit snacks or something.
Candy. Candy, baby.
Getting some candy. Getting some
Alright,
candy.
so down for the other little stretch shot. Probably gonna play this with top, yeah, just like that.
There you
Come
go.
back up and under.
Good shot.
That's a great shot, a great stroke. Now you shouldn't really have any more problems here. Just gotta make the ball.
Just make it.
There's really no shape to play here. It's all natural. All
do
you
much.
gotta-
You
just
can definitely
talk.
tell he gathered himself the last couple
yeah,
games.
it
He's
does
over
look like
there
it because he's not.
Just walking
Yeah.
around the table, looking at the angle where he wants to hit.
Take it a little bit more time. Yep, you're right. If he wins this one and make it 10-7, I mean, he's got
That's
a really good
doable.
opportunity here to make it. He just shot that correctly. And just going up and down. Just make the ball. Take what the table gives you. But now just make this.
It's a pretty good stroke.
Yeah,
He's there.
it's a good enough angle. You should be able
It
to
looks
make it.
good from
He's taking his time. He's taking his
one
time.
side.
You might be right, Michael. Michael is his brother, so he should know him a little bit better.
You would
All right,
think
it made
so,
it.
but
So we're starting to see a little bit of the match we wanted to see. It's 10-7.
10-7.
So it's a
Halfway there.
8-3 race now.
8-3.
Jahnythan needing 8 and Duncan needing 3. Again, these long races, it's a long way from over. A guy could be up 10-0 and still lose.
my mom
Yes,
wants
sir.
to know if we can climb on the ceiling to get a better angle.
Get a better angle.
From the table.
That's as high as I'm gonna go on that one. I can't go
Yeah,
higher.
unfortunately, we don't have any table lights. The table light for this pool table is recessed lighting in the ceiling. It lights up the table really nice.
Yeah, there's no
There's
really
real no
any
shadows on it.
shadows on it. Yeah, it's good. And the table seems like it's placed pretty straight. So
It plays real good.
yeah,
We moved it 3 inches off the wall. We had Gus come out and do it and re-level it, everything, but it's starting to settle a little. It has a slight little roll. For rotation, you don't really see it. In one pocket, you would see the roll, but in rotation, you don't see it because you don't see many people slow rolling the
Slow
ball
rolling
to the
balls,
pocket
yeah.
like you do in one pocket. So
right.
I'm trying to get Craig out here to tweak it up and get it more
Just right.
where it should be, where it was,
Okay.
because this table play is really good. But for one pocket, I don't want someone bitching about the table rolls off, and it happens.
Yeah.
No matter what pool hall, what table you play on, the table's gonna roll off. It's just figuring out the roll, which way it rolls.
If it tilts to the left or
And this thing
tilts
rolls
to the
so
right.
fast, like I said, it's not really going to show up, so it hasn't been that big of an issue. Hasn't costed anybody a game or anything like that. So, but if Craig Herman is listening, get your butt out here.
You should tag him on the post.
Yeah,
Tag him on the
should.
post. It's a good save there. Left them behind the
I
10 ball.
guess I could get Chris Lulick out here since he works with Dave Clayton.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Chris Lulick might know a thing or two since he had a Brunswick.
Oh, that's I don't know if he called it, but that was pretty close. You can see the edge of the 3.
So we got a little bit of a battle going on for this game here. So this is what we want to see. We'll see how they figure this out and how they're able to keep their composure, because that is key. Because to be quite honest, you could be shooting bad, but if you keep your composure, you can still win.
Yeah.
I know I'm not the greatest at it at times. I come unglued and let things bother me, but I tell you, there's been times where I really shouldn't even been playing the match because of everything that was going on
Oh, yeah.
in life or leading up to the match or whatever. That it's like there's been many times where I should have just canceled the match, but I didn't because that's not me. It's not my style. Unless I know I'm in a bad game. And if I know I'm in a bad game, I'm probably going to cancel the match. And it's happened to me. Guys made a game and then figured out he's in a bad game, so he's like, oh, I'll forget it. I'm just going to say I'm sick or something, Got to take my mom to the hospital or something, It happens, but... Hello? How's it going?
Alright, so we have
Not bad.
Tim is stepping up for a minute. Looks like he's taking an important phone call, so we'll be taking over, Michael and I, for a little while. Looks like Duncan is here shooting the 4 to get to the 5. I think he
Looks
might
like you got that little window right there between the 6 and the 9.
you can see it. I think you can only see the edge of it. I don't know. He might be one to spin it in, I think. Yeah, he tried to spin it.
It's not a bad shot. I mean, if you make it,
Yeah, he would have been hooked on the 9 maybe, so. He just needs to shoot the ball, drive back just a hair, so that he can float with the 6 ball. Just like that. Kinda is the 50-yard lineup, but if he makes this, is perfect.
oh, nice.
He avoided the scratch too, so that was a good shot. Nice shot there, Jahnythan. All the way down in the 7. Nailed it.
Should be pretty easy from here.
Here comes Jahnythan. He's starting to feel it.
Well, this chair rattles. I'm over here bouncing my feet, and all I can hear is
What?
like I've never heard bouncing my foot. Yeah.
Your chair's rattling. Yeah. So just to cut this 8 ball all the way down. I don't think he likes the cut since it's off the rail. Maybe it's a mental thing that he missed the ball earlier, so I don't know if he's or maybe he's just focusing really to make the ball.
Slowing down,
Yeah, just pocket
really
speed.
deciding if he wants to try and draw it or just shoot it like
Just
he
shoot
did.
it. Yeah, it was tough. Now they're playing on what is it?
4 and 1/8 inch pockets, I believe.
4 and 8? Yeah. So they play tough. It's a tough table to play on. Oh, he came short. He's a little shorty.
Oh wow, from that angle it's
Just needs to kind of just make it.
nice.
Nice shot. Come around. And no boy.
Perfect around the 10 ball. That was a good
10
shot on the
ball.
9.
That was a good shot there by Duncan there. Nice out there. That was pretty good.
Alright, 11-6.
11-6. No, 7. 11-7.
7, sorry.
11-7. I have it wrong on the upper score one, so I will fix that really quick. It should be 11-7, not.
Hey, Perfecto. Not much, man. What's going on with you guys?
Just
We did update the score just now, Ray. It is 7 for Jahnythan, 11 for Duncan.
11-7, right? Yeah. And where's Jahnythan at? 7? Okay, yeah, I got it right. Just double checking the score.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they have. 11-7. So it's yeah, I forgot to change the score there on the one of the screens, so that's my fault.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
Now again, if you guys are watching, go ahead and donate some to our juniors here. Duncan came from Tucson since last week to be ready for this game. So I know that Jahnythan, he goes to school too. And
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to school right
not
now,
right now though,
because
but
of
what is
everything
he?
going on, but
Is he a sophomore?
would be, yes.
He would be a sophomore. Yeah. So we're trying just to support the juniors in their one of their favorite hobbies they like to do, to play pool. And again, you can donate to our K Square Productionz page. I'll give you guys here the address, and we'll make sure that these juniors get that cash. We do appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys are not part of the K Square Productionz Facebook page, we would like for you guys to join, like our page, and follow us on Facebook. We do have also a K2 Square Productionz channel where we are streaming currently as well.
That is on Facebook, correct? Or YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
So you can also watch the stream there.
So if you got any friends or family that is not in the pool players group, just go ahead and send them that YouTube link. Be much
perfect.
appreciated.
Thank you.
I know I got a few family members out in Texas that wanted to watch this match, so I sent them that link earlier.
Very cool. Thank you. How many people are watching right now currently?
On our K2 Productionz page, I got 23 people watching.
Alright.
So thank you guys again.
Oh, he almost made that 2-ball there. That was pretty close. I think he's partially hooked on that 3. So he's getting his jump cue one more time here. Trying to clear some balls. Oh, he's spinning. Oh, he's spinning the ball. Oh, that was close.
Ooh, that was close.
Not too bad. Good attempt. Alright, Michael, so here's a question for you.
What's that?
Who's your favorite player of all time?
Of all time?
All time?
I would have to say probably Efren.
Ever?
He likes to either Efren or Alex Pagulayan. Those are two people I like to watch. I very much enjoy them.
Koping Chung. Last
Koping
year's
Chung.
Predator 10 ball. He impressed me.
Yeah?
Koping Chung.
Did you watch it live?
Guys, guys you want to watch are that Koping Chung, Koping Yi, Fedor Gorst, even
Joshua Filler.
Joshua Filler.
Yeah.
Watch the way they break 10 ball. They're breaking it like a shot. They're not breaking it like a normal full body explosion. No, they're breaking it like a friggin' shot.
Like just like a regular shot.
And notice they're not hitting the rack hard. They're hitting it square.
Okay.
And that's
With
Yeah,
control of
with
the
control
cue
of the cue ball, right?
You can't do that with a hard break.
right.
I mean, you can if you're Shane Van Boning or Corey Deuel that sits there and practices for 4 and
10
6 hours a day just
Yeah.
on their break. But who do you see practicing their break?
That
Very
out there.
rarely. Back in the day, back in the 90s. Well, not 90s. I'm gonna say 2000s. When Corey came on the scene, but way before Shane did, Corey was over there practicing his break. In
Okay.
between, when he
Between
was
the
on a pro
matches.
event, when he came to Orlando for a pro
Yeah.
event, and he wasn't playing in a match, he was on another table practicing his break. I think that's where Shane got it from.
Oh, okay.
Because Corey was
Was just-
very adamant about working on the break, working on the break.
Break.
I can remember a time playing in Vegas, playing Tammy Bruniger, playing 9:30 race for 200. We're drunk as shit, 2 o'clock in the morning. And we go down to the tables,
Yeah.
and there's Shane over in the pit practicing his break at 3 o'clock in the morning.
What a shot on that
Not
6 ball
practicing.
for Shea.
Yeah, that was.
Shea
Not
teed
practicing
out.
shots.
That's nice.
Just his break.
Just break.
Break, and rack them up. Break, rack them up.
So I have a question. They used to have a tool that was simply for break, and it sat. So it was like it looked like a bow and arrow
yeah,
type
they
thing.
still have it. It's still
Well,
out there.
what do you think on that? I personally don't like it because you don't see the balls, the patterns where the balls are moving.
A little bit. That's the misconception of it because you're not focusing on hitting your. That's the problem. Is everybody thinks when they break they got to hit the rack hard to
Right.
make a ball.
Right.
No, what that thing is designed for is for you to learn how to hit that ball with control.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it square, come back to center of the table. Hit it square, come back to center of the table. Because when you're by yourself and you got to rack the balls by yourself, and it kind of gets tiring. You're walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. With that thing, it's created to where you don't have to walk back down to the other end of the table. You're
Right.
at the bottom. You're at the top half, so you're only having to reach out to grab the cue ball.
Uh-huh.
You're not having to spend all that time and energy
Walking
going
back
back
and
and forth, racking the ball, breaking, racking the ball, breaking. They designed it so you can sit there and break.
And as we're talking about break. Jahnythan,
Yeah,
two
that was
kids.
a nice
Duncan.
3 balls out there.
Well,
Oh,
we got
there we
Duncan
go.
is on the hill.
Duncan's on the hill.
Right.
Taking
All
a
right.
quick little
looks
break.
like
Who
they're
wants
going to take
a little break. Yes, first on the left.
We will be back
We'll be back in
in
a few minutes.
just a few minutes. Jahnythan's requesting a break, so
We on mic. the I would say present
Right.
stage and
So,
such
okay.
or whatever. Because then it gives you
All right, so
Tim,
we
all
Alright,
right,
we're
well,
back.
you just stirred.
back again.
Seems
one
to be
more
happening
time.
over here. Look at this.
what did I do now?
With Jay Suko and Junior
Carasosa?
Carasosa.
Yeah.
I didn't stir up nothing. I stirred up this
trying
match
to,
right here.
They're trying to play each other now or something?
Yeah.
They've been going back and forth?
But,
That's between their managers, man.
Yes, everybody has a
As they
manager.
call steak horses, whatever. You don't play for that kind of money. It's usually a steak horse involved when you want to play for 500 or 1,000. Me, I try to get all the money I can in. I don't mind being staked, especially if someone's trying to high roll me, but I always want,
Play
if
with your
someone
own
goes
cash.
in with me, that I want them to know I got my part. You
Of course, yeah.
I've never dumped anybody, never will.
Yeah.
It's
Me
just
neither.
bad, another bad karma of the game. Another bad part of the game, that karma.
Karma gets you later on.
I,
Yeah.
I call it poetic justice.
Poetic justice. Nice.
You know, the guy doesn't call foul on himself. You know, since we're into this big talk about calling foul on himself, guy doesn't call foul on himself, and you get people, oh, he didn't call foul. Yeah, well, if he doesn't get out either, guess what? It was a foul.
Yes.
Or you don't know.
You don't know.
There's
You don't
sometimes,
know. Yeah.
there's sometimes you've been in and get into a little bit of an argument, like, oh, whether it was a good hit, no, whether that he said. Well, you'll find out later in the game if it was or not.
Yeah.
Because if the guy misses, then
Then he
guess
would
what?
say something.
Then
Right.
it was a foul. That's just the way I look at it. I try to be optimistic with the game. I beat myself up too much over this game for too many years. Time to have fun.
I
but
agree.
also
is-
kick some ass.
What is the song? By the Cars, Let the Good Times Roll.
Yeah. Sound is good.
Oh, look at that. I don't think either of them missed a jump, have they?
I don't
Just,
think so.
uh,
I don't know. I haven't counted yet.
Don't you have the score wrong? Isn't it 12-7?
Yes, you're right.
Duncan
I
is
only
on the
changed
hill.
it. Yeah, I changed it only on the one time. So that's
Yeah.
we were having too much fun, and I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
to that.
Blame it on me.
Score
But
is
yes, Duncan is on the hill.
Yep.
Jahnythan needs a whole bunch. He can only win one game at a time. So he's still in it to win it, and he's still not out of it.
Yeah, he still got a chance. So just gotta bear down, bear down.
Well, my prediction is Jonathan's going to need to regroup, and he's going to come out firing the next set. Because if he doesn't, he's going to lose. It's kind of like when you're in the hot seat and you're waiting for the guy to come through loser bracket, and he wins the first set because he's in stroke, and then you finally catch your gear and win the second set. That's why I like true double elimination format. Because generally the guy that's been sitting in the hot seat been sitting there for 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 4 or 5. And the guy that's coming out of loser bracket just played 2, 3, 4 matches back to back to back, and now he's in gear and in stroke, and he's caught the speed of the table.
Have you ever seen a triple elimination tournament?
But
Yeah, triple. I've actually, well, we use CompuSport, and there's an option for triple elimination, but I've never done it. I haven't played with it, but
never done it, but I'm sure I could figure it out. Because to me, it would seem like once you lose your second match, you go into a separate
bracket of the
bracket
losers.
of the losers.
Yeah,
It's almost like you create 2 little brackets. You have your double elimination, and then you have your
you're out
your
tournament. or
double out
elimination.
tournament.
Double out or something.
But I would think that would be like a single elimination format. From there,
From there, yeah, that's true.
look into it.
I'm
Might
gonna
be
look at it.
interesting.
I'll probably
Of
play with
course,
it this weekend to see just for fun. And,
Christopher Baginski is all up about this Tortola format.
Tortola.
Yeah,
What's a Tortola?
Tortola Tortuga format to where
Oh.
the winner of the winner's side, you play even on the winner's side, and the winner of the winner's bracket, who's in the hot seat, is done, goes home with 50% of the pot.
Okay.
And then the backside, everyone is handicapped, and you play to get to second place, and second place, you pay out the rest of the 50% with the rest of the tournament. So the guy who wins the hot seat's done. It's basically like it's a double elimination, but you're playing even on the winners and handicapped on the losers. It's a pretty good idea.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, did he get a roll?
It may be the way
He
of the
got a
future.
roll.
Did Jahnythan
Got
finally
a
get
roll.
some rolls? No,
got one.
don't say it ain't so. I told you, rolls are changing.
Got a bit of a roll there. Pretty good.
But I will say this. For any pool player that has won a tournament, if they say they didn't get a roll, they're a liar. Because you not only got to shoot good to win the tournament, you got to get the rolls. I don't care how good you are. And it's been proven. I tell people this all the time. If Shane Van Boening, the #1 player in the world at one time, still in America, can go to a 16-player tournament, 8-ball race to 15, and go 2 and out, he not only didn't shoot good, he didn't get the rolls. You gotta get the rolls to win any tournament.
Oh, he's a little bit funny and
Yeah,
nine
that
here.
was not a good shot for having the ball in hand on the 8-ball. He's supposed to come to the center of the table.
Yeah.
And made it. A great
Nice
shot.
Shot.
Left them tough on the 10, but it is makeable.
Like you said, Timmy, one ball at a time.
Yep, that's all you can do on a tight table. Don't take it for granted. All right.
There you go. Very nice.
Very nice, Al.
Good shot, Jahnythan.
Nice recovery, I'm going to say, because
Yeah,
he got out of line on the
pretty good
9-ball
shot.
for sure, but you know what?
That's good.
He's got some heart because he hasn't given up yet. He's still in it.
Score is 12-8.
12-8, he only needs 7 breaking runs.
Shane Van Boening style.
No, Kachi style.
God, she's, oh yeah.
We got to pull a Kachi.
What did he do? 9?
8.
8?
Alex Pagulayan lost the lag and then lost
Never
the
shot.
set.
Never lost, never shot again.
So Jahnythan needs to pull his inner Kachi. If that's
Inner
his favorite
Kachi.
player. Whoever his favorite player is, he needs to pull it. Come on, let's see one break and run.
I know, right?
10-ball, man, it's just a different animal. Not one ball.
It's your table's fault.
Oh, no, it,
Ball.
tough table. All right, we got action. We got trajectory. We're making the 1. Automatic
down.
on the 2.
Wow. Nice shot.
Wow.
That's a great shot.
Samantha, what match are you talking about exactly?
Yeah, she's saying that she would pay to see that match, but I'm not sure what match she's talking about. Is it the one where it's the Jesus Cookins Jr.? Is that the comment that was there, maybe?
That's the only one I see. Yeah, it's not on here. It's
Are you talking about the Carlos versus Tim Daniel match?
Always
After
calling
this
me
one?
out.
I hope he brought excuse.
I did not.
I'm about to post a flyer.
I have no idea how to shoot on a 10-foot table. Or a 9-foot table, should I say.
Have you ever shot on a 10-foot table?
10-foot table? Yeah, over at Freezers I did.
All right,
When I was
so
there.
Carlos, who's your favorite 2 players of all time?
My favorite 2 players. It has to be Efren Reyes is #1 for me, and the reason is because he's very humble and he always says that he would get lucky when he won. Of course, he's the magician. He was awesome. And then my number 2, I like Alex Pangolian just because of his character.
Right.
He's fun to watch.
There's two great players. I mean, you can't doubt it.
Yeah.
Doubt those picks. I mean, for me, I don't know. I'm a little bit older generation. I mean, I grew up around Buddy Hall and Steve Miserak and Ray Martin, Steve Cook, Tommy Kennedy, some champions, David Howard back in the day from the 90s. In Florida, I mean, there's some rough tournaments, tough tournaments. You won that tournament, you could say you were a champion. I mean, Charlie Williams, Earl Strickland, Howard Vickery when he was playing good. But I'd say my favorite. God, to me, that's a hard pick.
It's a hard pick.
It really is. I'm going to say I picked up on a lot of things that Steve Miserak did. Some of the shots he played that were just mesmerizing. I mean, just... And then Tommy Kennedy. I mean, I learned a lot from Tommy Kennedy growing up. I mean, the pool hall I played at in the 90s, he lived like a mile down the street from. My buddy's house he lived in had a 9-footer, and they played every day.
Okay.
So for me, I mean, in this day and age, you got to say Shane.
Shane.
You know, and for me, in this day and age, it's Kopin Chum. But for me, growing up, the conglomerate of pool players I grew up around, I'm going to say Steve Miserak and Tommy Kennedy were two of my favorites to watch and learn from.
Did you see that Tommy Kennedy was here playing at Pool Shooters
Yeah,
time a little while ago?
I heard
Yeah.
he lived here for a little bit.
Yeah, he was here. Good shot there by Jahnythan to get to the 9.
Yeah, Jahnythan. I think we're seeing a different Jahnythan, that's for sure. He's definitely starting. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, though. When you feel the pressure, you take that little bit more time and be confident. Remember what I said earlier? It's all about confidence. I mean, there's no time to be a scared little girl right now. You can't. He's doing everything right to keep himself in this game. I commend him on it. There's some strength and growth right here. And if he's doing this at an early age, imagine what he's going to do when he's 21. Keeps doing this for 6 more years. Yeah.
Shot on the side.
I
Just
like
get
a
up
couple
and shoot.
inches, but
Just
it is
make
cold.
it.
Nice.
All right.
There you go.
He's still in the game. What's that
Very
make it?
nice.
12-9?
9.
12-9.
All right, so he's only 3 games behind Duncan. And technically he needs
5, right?
6
Or 6, yes.
because he's going to 15. So he still hasn't made up that 2-game spot that he gave up in the beginning.
Beginning of the match.
But
So what do you
he's
think?
not giving up, so that's a good thing.
Do you still agree with that the first rack and the last rack are the ones that close, like hardest to
Take
to
the
play on?
longest.
Take the
They
longest
always take
or
the longest
hardest
to play.
Yeah.
First game is always the first game jitters and feeling the table out. I mean, sometimes you get up and break and run. But for the most part, it's usually the longest games are the first one and the last one. Especially if it's Hill Hill. It's crazy. I mean, when I was running those chip tournaments and we had that timer on there, I seen a game of 9-ball take 23 minutes. And it wasn't because people were trying to play safe, they just trying to make the ball and kept leaving them in such sticky situation. You can't penalize someone for trying to make the ball and they just can't make it, you know?
Is it right?
So, yeah, I posted that on Facebook the other day about how, on an average, how many racks can you play an hour. And since I've been streaming these little mini tournaments, it's funny, and I'm sure the difference is you make it's because this tight table, the games go a little longer. You're not making every ball.
Right.
You know, especially the lower rated players, 560 and under that I've been doing, they're not running racks. But generally, they've been playing only 5 to 7 games an hour here. I mean, race to 7. You got to think about it when you're formatting tournaments. Race to 7. Okay, if it goes hill, that's 13 games.
Yep.
Okay, 13 games times 7 minutes a game. Or even just go to high side, say 10 minutes a
10
game.
minutes, yeah.
Say 10 minutes a game, that's 130 minutes. That's 2 hours.
Yep.
A race to 7 could
Race to
potentially go 2 hours. Can go longer, too, but
Yeah.
when you format tournaments, you want to try to format them to where they can go, matches go about an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, just like why movies don't go for 4 and 5 hours. It's attention span, people's
Yeah.
attention span. Pool players that have ADD, ADHD, all that stuff. So it's partly why we play one rotation is because we want to just make balls. One bucket.
And
You're used to not making balls. You have to have patience.
do you know Tiger King? So Rick Crumley just said that you sound like Joe Exotic.
I joined what?
That you sound like Joe Exotic.
That's it, Rick. I'm kicking your ass. That's it. Them fighting words.
Timmy the Tiger King.
That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. It's Rick the Dick.
Here has Duncan has a chance to close it out here. It's a good shot.
No early tens.
Gotta get lower.
So I'm gonna play the
not
10
bad.
ball.
Play the 10 here. Now he's playing
Changed up and gonna play safe.
safety behind
Probably the better bet, better choice,
Oh,
especially
that was
glue
good.
that ball.
That's a great shot
Leave it to
there.
the 10 in the round.
Great shot, great shot.
He's calling the 9 ball.
Okay, short on the way back. Ooh,
Alright.
nice, got a
Goes.
chance.
Good ball in hand. And pretty easy
Simple
opportunity.
layout. Yeah,
Just needs to get on the 8 ball. Take ball in hand and just draw it straight up table. You can go with, follow it with 2 top English and go 2 rails.
just like that. It's a good shot there.
Yep.
It's pretty straight on the 8 now.
Left himself open. Alright.
That's
Let's see if the
pretty good.
commentator curse hurts him here, because it looks like it's pretty much over.
Yeah.
And we're going to take a little break after this. Go grab a bite to eat. We'll probably be back in about 30 minutes. Or probably about 3:30. We'll
Alright.
start again. Thanks,
First
everyone.
set goes to
Rick, you know what to do.
All right, so we'll be taking a quick break. It looks like set number 1 goes to Duncan Weiss, so we do need to take a break. We are starving, as you can see. They already. Mike is over here stretching, and I'm over here just getting ready to eat some food. So again, I think, what time is it right now? So it's 3 o'clock. We'll be streaming one more time at 3:30. So give it about maybe a little bit longer than that. I know we'll post it on our page. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, set number 1 goes to Duncan. Be back in about maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So we appreciate you guys for sticking around. And Mike is doing something. I don't know. All right, thank you guys.